My name's Laurie Beth Moyer. I'm an orthopedic physician assistant. I've been at LewisGale's Hospital now for about 9 years. Osteoporosis, by and large, goes untreated in the United States every year. Most patients that I see have already had a fracture, and the goal of having a fracture liaison surface is simply to prevent a second fracture. We know that patients who have had one fracture have a 200 to 300% chance of having another fracture in their lifetime. And most of the time that's going to be within that first year after they fractured. What patients generally don't realize is that if you have a low trauma or a fragility fracture, meaning you've fallen from a height of 3 feet or less and broken your hip or your spine or your wrist or your ankle, that you have osteoporosis and you need to be treated. And this, of course, I'm talking about postmenopausal women and men over the age of 50. So if you were 6 feet up a ladder cleaning your gutters and you fell off your ladder and you fractured something, we would say you had the mechanism of injury to sustain that fracture or to sustain that break. But if you've tripped over the curb going into the restaurant, it doesn't matter that the concrete was hard. It doesn't matter that your deck steps were wet and you missed one. It doesn't matter that you were leaning over picking up multiple cases of water out of the back of your car, or even your grandchild and you felt a pop in your back and you sustained a fracture. That means you have osteoporosis and you need to be evaluated for it. The goal is we don't want you to have a second fracture. The first one was miserable enough. We want you to be able to come and see one of our orthopedic or spine surgeons to have elective surgery that you might need to potentially change your life with a knee replacement or hip replacement, your shoulder replacement, or getting a fusion in your back that you need. But if your bone quality is not good enough because you've had a fragility fracture, you need to see me first to get it evaluated. So the advantage of coming to see someone like me is I have a certification in FLS, Fracture Liaison Service, through the National Osteoporosis Foundation. So that means that I can look at a patient, their overall bone health, and their underlying medical issues and how they might impact their bone health, so that the patient and their family and I can come up with a plan that's going to work for them to prevent a fracture.